We are here live at the Columbia City Theater. It
Let
is
me see.
our vendor market fair. We've got vendors inside the theater. We're giving away food outside of the theater. That was Brother Ty right there.
Hey,
Come on in, Brother Ty. As
how
a
you
matter of fact,
doing
let's
today,
go ahead and
Tony?
grab a seat.
Yeah.
And you just got finished helping someone with some food, right?
Yes, I did. Yeah. So it was, got all kind of different produce. We got produce. We got meat. Got a turkey I need to give away today. We got a lot of different. Got some bread and stuff and some different cabbages, little radishes, lettuce. We got a lot of stuff, Tony.
And Tyrone is collaborating with us as God Is.
Yes.
So good to have you. Tell us a little bit about God Is.
God Is a nonprofit. We working in the community. We give out food, but my basic of what God is to work with the school system and help the ones that kids are homeless in the school system. And so I've been doing that pretty regular through the weekdays. But when the weekdays, some weekdays I do it, and some days I have the days to go and give out food with emergencies food. Also, we partnership with them through the weekdays, and then I also partnership with Rainier Avenue constantly, weekdays, holidays, and all. We're doing a lot of different things right here in Columbia City, and I be downtown. I be giving out, and also my wife have a nonprofit, and we collaborate together. And so Seek Ye First Ministry. That's what she working on. We doing the things together with God Is, and also the radio station. We got a lot of different things. We got a prayer line that she been having for 27 years.
Wow.
Going on. Every morning at 3 a.m, get up and pray with different peoples in New Orleans, Texas, Washington, Washington D.C., and also California, and all down. All on the East Coast and West Coast. So, God is just working it out, and they got a couple things going on in Georgia with God Is, got a couple shows down there. So It's just working it out. 96 Point in South Carolina is working with God Is, and also WXAG in Athens, Georgia with the AM and FM station. So it's doing what God wanted to do, and most home fed is right here in Columbia City with Rainier Avenue Radio. Me and Tony is one of my best man at my wedding. So, it really excite me to continue to work with Tony. And I don't care where I be at, I'm going to work with him. Long distance, that's what it is all about. That's when you can say Rainier Avenue community radio station, internet. So, on the internet, you can get body anywhere you want to be. We don't understand it. Some of us don't understand. We got to get that thing to click in their mind. Go on the internet and get what all you need to get with Rainier Avenue Radio. And so, partnership is here in the community. Rainier Avenue been doing a lot with me, and started me off with the pandemic. We started giving out food. Found something to do.
Yeah. And we got food here today.
Yes, right.
And if we don't ask no questions, you don't have to show ID.
You just come and get what you want. Shop until you drop.
Right here at the Columbia City Theater, 4916 Rainier Avenue South. You talked about some of the goods that you had here.
Yeah,
already.
We got some more. We got steaks. Sometimes I have ribs, fish. Whatever you have in the grocery store, God Is have it out here in the market here.
You can come right here today.
Not
now, right now.
Yeah.
And come get you some
good food.
Yeah.
Good food, cooking on it, cooking on the grill, cook it in the house, get your house smelling good. We got fruits and different vegetables, kale, we got salads. We got healthy food also. And we got people that don't eat meat, we got food for that too. Vegetarian food. Yeah, we got it all. That's one thing I like about what I do in the community, giving out the food, because I can meet your need.
Yeah. Well, all right, Brother Ty. We're going to talk to a few of the vendors here today.
Okay, okay.
And but we want to get this started off by
kicking it off. All right, I'm glad to be able to kick it off with Tony because I think a lot of Tony. He's a really positive person. Y'all need to get with this. Rainier Avenue Radio .world, your favorite community radio station, internet at that. Come on and touch bases with us.
All right, come get you some food.
All right.
This is Tony B, and again, we are going to be here till 5 o'clock. We've got vendors. I'm going to talk to a couple of the vendors. Mr. Bellis, if we can go to a quick break, I'm going to grab a vendor or two, and we'll be back here again and have some conversations.
You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio .world. Check us out on social media, Facebook and Instagram, Rainier Avenue Radio .world, and on Twitter at Rainier Ave Radio.
Hey there. We got some beautiful programming here on Rainier Avenue Radio for your holiday season.
We have incredible programming right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. So much to offer: music, shows,
K-Fox Night Beat, fresh juice, mental health awareness for men.
Why change the channel? Just keep it locked in on Rainier Avenue Radio. Jazz from the Cabinets playing jazz music, and Star Time playing holiday music. We got a new show on the air as well.
Weekend House Party.
Weekend House Party.
Weekend House Party.
And all of our other familiar programs as well.
The Reggae Hour, Phil Lamb Radio Show, and Midline Sports.
Along with our special A Christmas Carol.
It's an actual radio drama that was recorded by Rainier Avenue Radio hosts and staff, featuring the president of a large media company, visited by 3 ghosts, past, present, and future.
A Christmas Carol, a classic for us.
Ring in the holidays with your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio.
1, 2, get down.
What's up, big and little homies? This is Masvita Mara, host of Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio .world, your one-stop shop for Seattle sports. We cover preps, we cover college, we cover pro, we cover it all. Huskies, Mariners, Seahawks, Garfield, South, Roosevelt, Petro, King County. This is where you want to listen to for all the sports that's happening in Seattle. Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio .world.
It's a toy drive to support Atlantic Street Center. Bring down a new unwrapped toy to the Columbia City Theater all week long between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. These toys will go to support a happy Christmas for a deserving child. It's a toy drive, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Columbia City Theater all week long. Please bring down a new unwrapped toy and make someone's Christmas special. Support our toy drive, which supports Atlantic Street Center, 120 years of serving our community. All of these toys will be in the hands of children who love them and need them. All of these toys will get in the hands of kids who really appreciate it. It's a toy drive, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., 4916 Rainier Avenue South, the Columbia City Theater. Bring down a new and unwrapped toy. Thank you and happy holidays.
On behalf of Rainier Avenue Radio .world and K-Fox Night Beat, we want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year. Maligayang Pasko at manigong bagong taon.
Welcome back to Rainier Avenue Radio .world. We're coming to you live from the Vendor Festival. We're also giving away free food. You heard a little earlier, someone was actually picking up some food, and Ty had to go back out and make sure that they got what they needed and came back in and talked with us. So come down and get you some free food. But vendors are also here, like Lena. Lena, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Wow. I'm fantastic. A little rainy outside, but we're safe and dry here inside. Lena, tell us about your business that you've got.
So my company is called Revitalize with Lena, my small business, and I sell new skin. It's for your skin. We also have stuff for your vitamins and mostly skin stuff though, for your face, for your feet, for everything.
Oh wow! Tell me a little bit more about what that means for my skin. What am I going to be looking to do?
Well, it gets rid of all your fine lines and wrinkles, and for your feet, it's going to make them soft, super soft and smooth.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. What are some of the are there different products? Is it all one product?
It's all new skin products.
All new skin products.
New skin. It's based in Utah. So yeah.
Okay.
Local.
Do you have a website, a Facebook
yes,
page?
It's revitalizewithlena.com is my website, and I do have a Facebook page, and it's Lena Hughes under Lena Hughes. Yeah.
All right. We're just going to be shamelessly self-promotional here today. So share that information again and tell us one more time what you have available for folks who can come down here and make it down today, and you can pick up. And this is revitalizing your skin.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So revitalizewithlena.com is my website, and Facebook, it's just under Lena Hughes. I'm also having a real big sale right now, stuff for your stocking.
Okay.
So now is the time to come grab these products because there's no shipping on there, and I'm going half on the prices on all my stuff.
Oh, boy, half of the prices down here. Stocking stuffers, get your skin revitalized. Lena, one more again. What's that website?
Revitalizewithlena.com. So nervous, sorry.
Well, anything else you want to say before we?
Just God bless. And,
awesome.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Okay, I'm going to give you a task. All right.
Okay.
Would you grab someone else?
Yes.
And have them come out?
I will.
Okay. Thank you, Lena, and thanks for being here. Again, revitalizewithlena.com. Revitalize with Lena, Lena.
Lina.
Yes. Okay, revitalizewithlena, Lina.com. Pick up products. But if you come down here today, you can pick up some stocking stuffers, half price. Half price. All right, you know the deal. All right.
Okay,
thank you, Lena.
You.
And that microphone, you don't want us to be tracking you all over.
Jingle.
All right. This is Tony B. We are here at Columbia City Theater live. It is a vendor fair marketplace. We're giving away food. And when I say we're giving away food, I mean we're actually giving away food for free. Not asking you any questions. We're not asking for your identification. We're not asking for how much money you make, none of that stuff, where you live. The deal is just this: come down and get some free food. It's in partnership and collaboration with God Is. We did this in the pandemic every weekend. We gave away free food. And so here over the holidays again, we won't be asking you any questions. Just come on down and have a good time with us. And I see we've got another vendor coming. Okay, put this on. Oh, clips like that. And got some more stuff for you. Put these in your ears. Yeah. And you can just hang on to that.
Hi, Tony.
Hey, Kim. This is Kimberly Phillips, and Kimberly is the office and creative spaces right here in the Columbia City Theater. But today, you're vending. Tell us about the
I'm
items that you
vending.
have.
My company name is Kimberly's Gems LLC, and I paint, I sculpt, and I have greeting cards. So actually, I've been doing painting for about 30 years, and I incorporate sculpting. So actually, it's with my sculptures. I have them on frames. I have heads. I've actually created his head before. Yeah, and I've actually taken my paintings and put them in greeting cards, and so I sell them.
And you have some of those greetings. Did you bring any?
I didn't bring any.
Oh, you don't have any up here right now?
I didn't. I can.
Okay.
I can no.
Okay, but they're only a few feet away.
Yes.
So let's talk about the business and the greeting cards and getting all that together. What's that been like for you?
So personally, it's my passion. I've been doing it forever. I'm a strange artist. I actually didn't like to sell for a long time. So I have a whole bunch in my house, and then basically it just became too much, and now it's time to sell. So I'm selling. I've been doing privately custom selling for a long time. But yeah, Kimberly's Gems is called Kimberly's Gems because I actually incorporate sparkles, jewelry. Everything's shiny.
Okay. And you have some of the greeting cards here.
I do.
And I'll tell you what, I'm going to have you go grab a couple.
Okay.
But before we do that, once again, you can live down here today at the Columbia City Theater. You've got some paintings that you're ready to sell, right?
I've got sculptures, paintings, and greeting cards.
Okay. Then Lena, who was with us just a minute ago, said she's selling some of her stuff for half price down here today. Now, I know you can't necessarily do that, but whatever you have, people can come. These greeting cards are amazing, and I think they're only like $4, right?
They're $4, and actually that's what I'm selling most of right now is the greeting cards. So $4 is no big deal. You can buy a whole bulk.
All right.
Yeah. I'll go and get them.
Yeah, go get them and grab somebody else, if you wouldn't mind.
All right.
To come back and be on the air and tell us about what they're vending. But have them come back, but you come back with your greeting cards.
Okay, I'll be ready.
So that we can show them.
All right.
All right. Once again, we are live here at the Columbia City Theater. It's me, Tony B. It is a vendor fair holiday festival. We've got vendors in here. We are giving away free food. Yeah, absolutely free dollars, asking you no questions. We've got a toy drive going as well. So you can come by and drop off a new unwrapped toy, and it will go to Atlantic Street Center, which will be giving away toys to teens and youth through their holiday assistance program. So I see Bree coming. I'm going to do something real here. I'm going to be able to do this. And let's see here. Bree, in the meantime, why don't you come over and put this microphone on? And wait a minute, Kimberly. And then this headset as well. And I'm going to walk like right up to the camera almost. Let's see here. Oh, did I lose the light? Oh, what happened? Oh, the light. I lost the light. I got to back up. Oh, okay. Okay. We'll figure this out and make this happen in a way where we can show, because I'm okay. Here's a couple of them. Oh, Daniel says we can show them on your website. What's your website address?
Kimberly'sGems.com.
Kimberly'sGems.com. Okay, we'll get that on your website, and we'll just show them directly on your website. Hey, Bree.
Hey, Tony. Hey, everybody.
Can you get rid of that echo, Daniel? So we normally I hear from you on Clean Greens Living,
Yes, yes.
which is the show you do. So let's talk about that first of all. Let's talk about Clean Greens Living and what show and what you do on that show.
Yes, so Clean Greens Live broadcasted here on Rainier Avenue Radio,
Mhm.
12:30 on Tuesdays
Mhm.
until 1 p.m.
Okay.
And what it is I work for a nonprofit farm called Clean Greens Farm and Market.
Mhm.
And we talk about everything that is happening on the farm and everything that is happening in our community. And we love to bridge community with food and with conversation. So we talk if our community members
Mhm.
wrote a book, we'll bring them on.
Okay.
If our community members know about, we talked about, what have we talked about? We talked about trees, which people think trees, but we talk about when we are building new apartments in our city,
Mhm.
we talk about the importance of making sure we're not eliminating too many trees to
Oh,
keep
boy.
our air quality well in our neighborhoods.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
we talk about all
Fantastic.
stuff.
One of our causes, if you will, that we're very happy to create awareness to is environmental justice.
Yes.
And talking about those things is really important. And you do a lot of that in addition to talking about farming and food.
Because it all ties in together.
Yeah.
Yeah, even how we plant our food ties into environmental justice, making sure that we are our organic farm as much organic as we can. And so we don't use any pesticides on our produce. And we want to make sure that everything we do is helpful for our environment.
Wow. Okay. And you're vending today.
Yes, I'm vending today. Yes, yes.
So folks can come down right now, Columbia City Theater at our vendor market fair. And what is it that you're presenting and you're sharing with community today?
Today, what I'm sharing with community is paparazzi $5 jewelry.
Oh boy.
Nice little bling bling, nickel free, for $5. You can look really cute and rich for $5. Then I also sell Mary Kay, and I brought some makeup here today so that not only are you blinking with your paparazzi, but your makeup is beautiful too for the holidays. So come join us at Rainier Avenue Radio.
It sounds like this is a great opportunity to pick up some stocking stuffers.
Yes, definitely some stocking stuffers. Yes. We got stuff for young women, mothers, daughters. So come on down and check us out. My daughter's here helping out. She's a little entrepreneur. She's actually teaching me more.
Oh boy.
She really wants to have her own business.
Yeah.
So she's down here with me and we're learning from each other.
All right. And website information, how can people find out about your or pick up your if they would want to look at some of the things that you have here?
Yes. If you go follow me on Instagram, I don't have a website. On Instagram, if you follow me at Bree Living on Instagram, you can find my websites there.
Okay, and that's BRI.
Yes, _LIVING.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
That's where I post everything, Bree. Everything that I'm doing is what I post there.
And y'all had actually a harvest festival.
Yes, here
at the theater.
Yes.
And tell us about that. What that?
Oh yes, follow Clean Greens Farm and Market on Instagram as well. We hosted our annual harvest dinner here, which is a fundraising dinner that we do every year to raise more money to continue the mission of feeding our community. So we not only grow fresh produce and have a CSA program, we give out free produce while we're in season. So from June until late October, we're giving out fresh organic produce because one of our main focuses is bringing healthy affordable options to our community of color who cannot afford organic in the stores.
Wow. So we've got Clean Greens Living airing on Tuesdays at 12:30. We have $5 bling and what was it? Makeup?
Yeah, Mary Kay makeup.
Mary Kay makeup. And then you mentioned the other website as well.
Oh, Bree Living on Instagram. If you follow Bree Living, my Mary Kay website is on there. And you could just follow the links. So I have a link tree on there with all the websites. I think you can find Clean Greens, you can find my Mary Kay, and you can find Paparazzi.
All right. All right. We're going to bring another vendor on. Bree, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We are here live at Rainier Avenue Radio. Well, on Rainier Avenue Radio at the Columbia City Theater. We're giving away free food. Oh, hey, Bree, you have the microphone.
Look, okay. Sorry, I was so nervous. Glad I wasn't talking no crazy.
Come on in.
Right.
Put
this on me.
Put that microphone on.
Okay.
And these will go in your ears.
Okay.
And this you can just hold.
Okay. I don't even need my phone.
All right. So you should be hearing me in one side right now. And pop the other one in.
Yeah.
And now you can hear me.
I can.
And I can hear you.
Awesome.
All right. We are here at the Columbia City Theater, the Vendor Fair Marketplace. And I'm speaking with Riley. There's a camera right there, so you can talk to the camera, or you can talk to me. Either way, whichever makes you feel comfortable. Main thing, though, is let's find out more about you and your product.
Thank you so much for having us.
Why don't we lift that up a little bit higher? There we go.
Perfect. My specific offering is I grow 28 different strains of psilocybin, and I mix it with adaptogens and put it into a chocolate bar.
Whoa.
Yeah. Just let that percolate.
Okay. Yeah. Explain that to us one more again who needed in a little more layman's terms.
Yeah. So psilocybin is the psychoactive element in psychedelic mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what we work with is mushroom medicine.
Okay.
And we work with it on a small scale called microdosing, where you take a small amount every few days.
Mm-hmm.
And over the course of 1 to 2 months, your brain begins to reduce inflammation. Your neurotransmitters are working better. Your neurotransmitters are balancing. So you're starting to feel happier, less anxious. The brain actually can start to detox. So there's just a myriad of healing that can happen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And what led you to get into the work that you're doing now?
Yeah. What a great question. When I started working with mushroom medicine myself,
I just want to make sure we can hear, because now it's
off to the side.
Off to the side.
Can I just hold it?
You can hold it, or you can put it on your scarf.
I'll put it on my. Oh yeah. Is that better?
There we go.
Okay. It's still going to the side. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I started working with mushroom medicine to heal from the grief of losing my mom about 9.5 years ago. And, it just felt like something talk therapy couldn't help me with. It felt like something I had to connect with my inner healer and do that work on my own. And the mushroom was one of the tools that I used. The way mushrooms grow, they use this network of mycelium under the earth that can reach thousands of square feet and connect trees to animals, to people, to water sources. And they're basically information highways. Mushrooms. And the fruiting body, the mushroom that we see in the store that we cook with, make a pasta sauce, or that I make the chocolate bars with, is really the beautiful offering of that mycelium network.
Wow.
So I take that to mean that mushrooms are here to connect us, and mushrooms are here to remind us that healing doesn't happen in isolation. It happens in community, and it happens through connection. So whether you're connecting with me and I'm offering you education about microdosing or the bar, or whether the mushrooms, growing them, lights you up and that's an interest, or whether you mention it to a relative or a friend, there's kind of this energetic pattern of connection and community that it brings.
So microdosing, I'm going to ask you some of those. What is microdosing?
So microdosing is when you intentionally take a smaller amount of a substance, a sub-perceptual amount, and you take it on a regular schedule. So every 2 to 3 days. And you do that over the course of 2 months. And what you're looking and beginning to track is changes in your symptoms. So if you deal with anxiety or depression, if you're dealing with situational stress, like I was after my mom died, I was looking at longer term improvement in my symptoms. Do I still miss my mom every single day? Of course. Am I able to think of her with joy,
with a smile on her face? And am I able to live in her memory now instead of feeling paralyzed? I am. So that's change. That was change for me. That was growth and healing. It looks different for everybody. It's something I don't recommend anyone under 25 try, because your brain isn't even fully formed until you're 25 years old.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool.
Okay. And what do you have here today for folks who are watching right now who might be saying, well, I could use a stocking stuffer?
Yeah. A good stocking stuffer is a 5 or 6 gram bar of chocolate that has, 5 or 6 grams of psilocybin in it. And you would basically take 1 square every few days, maybe take one before that stressful holiday event to kind of reroute how your brain is thinking of it. And we sell those for $65 and $75. I also have mushrooms suspended in honey if chocolate is not your thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
And do you have a website, Facebook, Instagram? We're shamelessly self-promotional.
Okay. I feel a little embarrassed, but I'll go for it. Yeah. We also own a retreat center down on the Washington coast where we work with mushroom medicine as well. And that's Willapa Retreats. We're on Instagram and Facebook. Okay. And we have a website. Thank you for having us.
Oh, and what's the website?
WillapaRetreats.com.
Willapa, spell that out for us.
WILLAPA Bay. Oh, sorry, retreats. Why did I say bay? Okay. .com. WILLAPA retreats.com.
All right. And folks can go to your website and they can order?
Yep, they can order from us. I think there's a link to actually directly communicate with me, message with me through the website.
Is that where we're at right there?
Yes, that's me. That's my place. I recognize that.
Mr. Bellis, our crack producer, is always on top.
Amazing. Those are just some of the shots I take from our property. Yeah.
So I'm really the science and the way that mushrooms within our ecosystem. This is fascinating.
It really is.
You say how they connect, and just go over that one more time. And and where did you get introduced to this? I'm calling it the science of mushrooms and their impact.
Well, I have actually been a landscaper for years before this, so I was already thinking about how plants grow, thinking about how mycelium and the network of mushrooms are part of any healthy soil system, whether you're on a farm or even in the city. They're always present. They're always there, holding water, feeding nematodes, which are worms, really keeping everything going. So obviously, when I got into mushroom medicine, I was curious about growing them right away. Like, how does this work? 2 things happen when you cultivate mushrooms inside your house instead of finding them in nature. 1, the fruiting body gets bigger, and 2, the potency in the mushroom goes way down. Because when I grow mushrooms in a perfect substrate, the mushroom has no need to communicate with its environment and take in information. And that changes it, right? If you go out into the woods, even in Seward Park, there's tons of mushrooms growing, and each one of those mushrooms has a message that it's taking from one end of the park to the other, And that's why people are drawn to mushrooms, I think. Excuse me.
Now, there are different fruits and different things that grow, and we've had organizations on here that have shared with us, okay, you can eat this, but don't eat this. Looks like a carrot, but it's not a carrot.
It's a false carrot.
So with mushrooms, if folks are encouraged now and they're going, well, I'm going to go pick mushrooms. What should they be looking for? Or is it okay to just go in the wild? Should you grow them yourself to be sure that you have what you're looking for? Just kind of share with us some safety tips.
Safety tips would be,
are there poisonous mushrooms?
Oh, there are many. Yeah, there are many poisonous mushrooms. They're not going to kill you, especially in Washington, but they will give you gastrointestinal distress. So you want to make sure you're picking something that is edible. I would start by being appreciative of the mushroom, taking pictures of it, and even using an app like iNaturalist, where you can literally take a photo and it will identify what the mushroom is. help you figure out if it's edible, help you figure out if it's younger and easy to eat, or if it's been there a while and maybe it's already being eaten by worms and you don't need to get down with that. But basically, I have everybody start with just taking pictures and kind of beginning to develop your relationship with mushrooms by honoring them for their beauty and letting their life cycle complete itself without disturbing it. Unlike a crop like carrots, where you can actually pick the carrot and eat it without disrupting every other carrot in the patch. Mushrooms are a sensitive species.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Great information to have. Before you go, one more again, tell us what you've got here. And again, what it does. We've talked a little bit about how it was a remedy for you. Just share that information with us.
So come down to the Columbia City Theater today. We have free microdosing chocolate samples, as well as whole bars for sale. And I'm available to just educate you, to talk for 10 to 15 minutes and really get into how mushrooms can help you individually, how mushrooms can help us heal as a community, and how healing happens in a group. It doesn't happen in isolation. So come down and join us.
Thank you for being here. Thanks for doing this interview. Be here till 5 o'clock. Come get your mushroom on.
Exactly. Get your shroom on.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
This is Rainier Avenue Radio .world. It's me, Tony B. We'll be here till 5 o'clock. We've got vendors here. We've got a food giveaway we've got going on. And you can also come down and bring an unwrapped new toy, and we'll be making sure that those toys get in the hands of youth who would certainly be happy over the holidays to receive a toy. We'll be giving them to Atlantic Street Center, who will be giving these toys out over the holiday season and their holiday assistance program. So a lot of good stuff going on. As I mentioned before, Ty is out there giving away free food. We're not asking any questions. We're not asking you for your ID. We're not asking you to fill out any information. Just come get you some food. That's it. It's just that simple. Again, we'll be here next Saturday as well. Oh, one of the things that we're going to have down here for you today, if you can make it down here, is we're going to have a fire dancer. That should be really cool. We're hosting a fire dancer down here. We've got music playing next week. In addition to having vendors down here, we're also going to have a live performance by MVP. That's an 8-piece tribute band, Michael versus Prince. And they are phenomenal. They are fantastic. If you like Michael and Prince, you're really going to enjoy their performance. We'll have more vendors down here. So this Saturday, we'll be here till 5. Next Saturday, once again, 11 until 5 o'clock, right here on Rainier Avenue Radio .world. We'll go live again, but we'll be here all day, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come down and shop till you drop, pick up some stocking stuffers. Then also, you can pick up free food if you want to, and you can bring a toy, unwrapped and new, and we will make sure that that gets in the hands of a deserving youth who will certainly be thankful for your contribution to this Christmas. Okay, it's me, Tony B. We're going to be signing off here pretty soon. I invite everyone once again to come down to the Columbia City Theater. We'll be having our festive marketplace open until 5 o'clock. A lot of opportunities to get you some stocking stuffers. We might check in with you again live on our broadcast networks. But I think right now we're going to go back to shopping and celebrating down here. The theater looks beautiful. It's amazing. And we look forward to seeing you down here, 4916 Rainier Avenue South, the Columbia City Theater, Rainier Avenue South at the Columbia City Theater. It's me, Tony B, and that's it. That's all the time I have. That's going to do it for the kid. Thank you for tuning in. Come on down, Columbia City Theater, 4916 Rainier Avenue South. pick up some stocking stuffers, some outstanding vendors down here, free food, toy giveaway. Yeah, it's all happening now. All right, remember, whether you believe you can or whether you believe you cannot, you are probably right. I'm out. Peace.